Hey you guys, so as most of you know, we are all in quarantine, just trying to protect ourselves and our babies. So we're gonna be stuck at home for a while, which I stay home normally. I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom, so I have a lot of these things at home, and I've honestly been doing learning time with my daughter since she was a baby, my oldest. So let me just preface this by saying I am not a homeschool mom. I do not homeschool. I don't follow a curriculum. I barely follow a schedule. So if you're a mom who's like looking for something really strict, this isn't it. This is like for the everyday mom who just wants to give their kids some type of activities or some type of crafting or something to do during this time that we all have to be at home and stay safe. So I just wanted to throw it out there. I'm not a homeschool mom. I'm not a mom who follows a schedule like exactly, but I am a mom who does like to keep her kids busy, and I have always done learning time. But most importantly, I want to show you how you can do it on a budget or for free. Okay, so I think that's the most important part for me, and I think for a lot of moms, and especially at this time that we are being quarantined, to where we can, some of us are not working, or some people are not working. Some have to work from home. So these are ways to keep your kids busy too if you do have to work from home. So most of the stuff I'm gonna show you I got from the Dollar Tree, you guys. Dollar Tree, everything is $1. $1. If you've never been there, they have a huge section of educational material. It's really neat. They have toys, they have things that you can make work for you and your family. So I'm just gonna get started really quick. Like I said, I rarely will edit my videos. What you see is what you get. So let's get started. The one thing I really love about what Dollar Tree has is their workbooks. So you could go to like Target or Walmart and get a thick workbook for your kids. That works too. It just depends in your situation. If you're wanting to go to the store, if you want to go somewhere smaller, for me, I just went into Dollar Tree really quick, got what I needed, and went back out. So it's up to you if you want to go into Walmart, Target, or somewhere like that to get a bigger book. But I got all of these workbooks from the Dollar Tree. So it ranges from, my oldest is about to be 7 and my youngest is 2. So numbers, like my son, he's 2, he'll be 3 this summer, and he loves numbers. So subtraction, additions, colors and shapes, and I also have a 5-year-old. Some of these have stickers, like here's first words. This is like for my son, morning starters, activities. So this one my daughter did this week, my 5-year-old. It has stickers in there, so it really helps them with direction. So for instance, she had to just place a sticker, so it's kind of matching, but she's still learning her alphabet, following directions, and it came with stickers. So stickers are fun. So workbooks, they have a ton of workbooks. You can see here, my son just got a hold of this one. He held on to it for so long. But these are sight words or first words. You could do it for both, sight words, first words, and he took these out and he just started stuffing them in here, but he loved these. So able to identify words. And then I could do this with my 5-year-old, where she could do sight words, practice on spelling, and so on and so forth. So now that we're talking about spelling, this is one thing that I got from there that I love. You can get these sheets, so it's up to you. You know, I think we have unfortunately been quarantined for 3 weeks because 2 of my kids had the flu. We had spring break and now we're quarantined, so we've been home for a while. So if you want something to last, you could get this book, and it comes with plenty of writing paper. But what else you can do, you guys, is you can get paper protectors. You can write on one and just have your kids trace it. So for instance, I could give my daughter the word dog. I could write it on the paper and she can just trace it with a dry erase marker. You guys, have I warned you that you're gonna hear my family in the background of all of these videos? You will. Okay, so anyways, you can do that where she's tracing over and over, and then once she gets the hang of it, you let him try it on his own on a piece of paper, because you have plenty. But if you're practicing, if you want to do just letters, so she's really been working on her name, which she can do it, but if I wanted her to practice, she would just write over this and then we can wipe it down. You can get all of this at the Dollar Tree, and it comes with plenty, you guys, plenty of sheet protectors. My son, he wants to do numbers and shapes, so we could use that. You guys, they have everything. So I usually have a ton of paper for my kids to draw on, but if you wanted extra, they have drawing paper, of course, construction paper. So, I mean, you could even practice cutting, you know, draw some lines, have them cut it, have them create something. My kids love just create whatever. I put them on the table. They can create things out of construction paper. So a ton of learning material. We did also get this dice, so it's really cool. You can see my daughter just wrote on it. So what I'll do is I could put, if I want them to do something during the day, they have so many things they can do. I'm gonna put it on here. So we're gonna do learning time. We're gonna take a rest. We're gonna do reading, you guys. If you have books, you know, the library is kind of hard right now. Some are open, some are not. Reading time. So I'll do different tasks on here. I will let them roll it, whatever it lands on. It's not my fault. They landed on it themselves. So you can use this. This is also at the Dollar Tree to help with their tasks and their learning for the day or just fun. So I put crafting. I've put, learning time, writing and drawing, quiet time, reading time, so on and so forth. So this week we've been busy. So this week I'm putting chores on here. Okay, so again, they can get mad at you because they're the ones rolling it, so they have to do that. Okay, so this was on there. I was talking about crafting and drawing. They have, especially girls, you guys, I have 2 girls. I think that makes it a little bit different, but they have all of the tapes, and we're probably going to be out soon. Tapes, you know, bingo markers. So you could print these out. We had these at the library. And I mean, I could do a whole nother YouTube, but right now there's so many free websites, you guys, even if you go to Pinterest. But right now during quarantine, people are offering so many free options of printables. So you see, they could do numbers with the bingo markers, and they can dot these and work on these kind of worksheets. My kids will literally just create a piece of paper. These are at Dollar Tree, you guys. All of this is at the Dollar Tree. I think we have about every color, but they have glue, they have bingo markers, they have tape, whatever type of crafting you can think of, they have it. Of course, like I said, toys or other educational things. This is really neat. We're still working on it. So you create a story. So they actually get to color. So, you know, just think about things they could do over time. That takes time, takes up time. So they get to color it first, then they get to build it into a cube, a story cube, and then they create a story. If you have older kids, it even comes with a sheet that lets them write out their story. They have these types of things. I mean, they have about everything. And I wanted to come in here and do this first thing, because if you wanted to take a quick trip just to the Dollar Tree before, we don't know what's gonna happen. I know it's like a time of the uncertain, so I feel like the Dollar Tree is in most places and you can literally just go grab some stuff, and honestly you could probably come home $30 worth and have a ton of stuff. Okay, so we're talking toys and things, and guys, especially girls, beads. Girls love beading. If you have bubbles at home, they have bubble kits. Like, this is super tiny, but we collect. If you're a parent, usually of small children, you have a ton of bubbles. This will keep my older daughter busy for a long time. Brain teaser. So don't forget, they have, like, you have to go through the toys, but you will find some good toys that will keep them busy. Like beads, keep them creative, keep them doing fun things. They created this last week. They have like woodwork for kids. So they built tree houses. It only came with normal glue. So we did glue it, and then I will eventually, I have to find it, but glue gun it together, and then we'll paint it. So these types of things can carry you on for 2 to 3 days. So the first day you're gonna build it, it has to dry. And then the next day it's like, oh, it didn't build so good, so we're gonna hot glue gun it. And then the other day you can create it. If you are a mom of girls, you know, you can put jewels on there. You can just paint it. There's finger paints. Dollar Tree has finger paints. You could let them finger paint these. But they do have different wood crafting packs at the Dollar Tree also. So you can do this. That's another thing they have. And you guys, they have like everything, like I was saying. They have glue, they have everything. If you are a mom of girls, of course, that's what I keep talking about because I am a mom. We even have spa days. So these are all at the Dollar Tree. Little nail polishes that they love for me to polish their nails and their feet. They have these little like eyeshadows, so I love them. We get them all ready. They go play dress up with all of their little costumes. They have these lip balms, so even a day of like a spa day, not always like learning and crafting or doing that, but this is all at the Dollar Tree, you guys, all of it. They even have this nail art. So you could do like polka dots, stripes, and those types of things. So now my girls are older a little bit. They're one's a 7, about to be 7, and one is 5. So they can sit down, they let it dry. While their nail polish is drying, then I put on a movie. So like they get to have a movie, they get to let their nails dry. I rub their feet. It's just whole little spa day. Okay, so that's another option. Sometimes, you know, I don't feel like we always have to do these amazing activities. My kids love to just sit down and draw. Madeline is into like poems and writing stories. So Dollar Tree has all kinds of sizes of spirals. Sometimes they like to make little drawings. Sometimes they like to make bigger drawings. So I literally just get all of these little notebooks. This is actually from Target, dollar section or Bullseye, but they always keep these, and I've shared this on my Facebook in the past and Instagram. But you guys, I always buy spirals, and then when they're full, then I write their name and I date it, and then I keep it because I get to see what they've been drawing and what they were creating at the time that they were 3, 4, 5, and so on. So it's also a keepsake. It's also a keepsake. I am gonna go over how I even use Dollar Tree for storage in our playroom, which that's these, what I use a lot. So, and I keep everything, markers, crayons. So these are gel pens and all kinds of pens. So I literally put all of this out on the table, markers, crayons, and they use all of this just to draw and create. But I get all of these bins, you guys, at the Dollar Tree. What else? They also have paint sets or kits. So they have all of these. We have our own watercolors and paint. So I got little canvases. These are also keepsakes, the little canvases that you could use, you guys. I know it's a lot, okay? I know, like, I'm not gonna go out and get all of this, but even if you did little by little, you know, depending on how often we do. So maybe this week you wanna go grab some workbooks, you know, maybe next week it's gonna be some crafting, maybe the following week, learning. I just wanted to come on here and give you all of these options, just to go show you what you can grab and how easy it could be. Okay, let's talk slime. I mean, everybody loves slime. So apart from Dollar Tree, the other store that I really love is Five Below. And I know not everybody has it, but if you do, this will help. But let me, I forgot to share this. These foam beads are also at the Dollar Tree. So we're gonna make slime and putty out of these also, okay? So you can make your own. That's also fun to make your own slime. That takes up time, keeps them busy. And you can, so we're gonna make, this week we're gonna make foam slime, and these were also at the Dollar Tree, you guys. But Target has Play-Doh sells these, all of the different types of slimes. This one's the cloud. They have, I don't even know all the different kinds, but they have them. But you guys, I got this huge tub, and it comes with like orange, pink, green, purple at Five Below. So it's only $5. It's really cool, and it's a bounce putty. So they actually get to play with it, like putty, but then you can put it in a ball and it bounces. So it keeps them busy, it keeps them active. Let's not forget, we're in the time of slime, so that is gonna work. While I was at the Five Below, I got things like this, you guys. The parachute is super fun. You know, you can lift this up and then everybody goes under it. If you have balls at home, which most of us, if you're a parent of young kids, you have a lot of different size balls and you have to keep it in the middle. This was $5. They have a ton of different games for $5. This is a picnic, like you roll it up, it's a picnic blanket, about like something like that. And so if your weather's okay, it's about to rain here all week, just to make things a little bit better. But you guys go outside, have a picnic outside, eat outside instead of eating inside. At the Dollar Tree, they even have hula hoops, different sizes. My 5-year-old is really petite, so I was able to get her a super small hula hoop, which my son can use, and then I got a bigger hula hoop for my almost 7-year-old. She will be 7 here soon. But you guys, go outside, blow bubbles, eat lunch outside, in your backyard, just in our backyard, blow bubbles, hula hoop, eat lunch, play games, you guys. That's also one thing I wanted to talk about. Doing things that are free. Those things are free. Or of course, food is not free, but you are already gonna eat lunch at home. Just switch it up. Let them make their own lunch. Go eat lunch. Have a picnic in your backyard. Fort building, having a camp out. You can, my daughter, I forgot to bring it. My daughter made her own like charades game. So we literally just cut up construction paper and she put on there what you could act out, like what you could pretend to be. So she made it up all by herself. So it was like a dog, mommy, daddy, brother, and so you pull it out and then you have to go act it out in front of your family and you all have to guess. I mean, we already had this, so it was a game just like that. Of course, you guys, not everything has to be, I just want to emphasize this, I am that kind of mom who sometimes get over, just a minute. I'm not gonna edit this out, you guys. Real life, dad is up there with them, but of course they need mom. Anyways, so other things. What I was saying is, I'm a mom who feels like I always have to keep my kids busy, and my husband reminds me they don't always have to stay busy. So doing things like I tell them, it's free playtime. They just get to go play. Just go play by yourself. We don't have to craft. We don't have to do an activity. So just kind of remembering those things to take the pressure off of yourself. You don't always have to craft. You don't always have to do learning time. Like send your kids to play outside. Go search for different bugs. You know, go eat a popsicle outside. We do like racing games and jumping games and hide and seek. Don't forget the old games, hide and seek, Simon Says. So those things are all free, things that you could do at home. Keep your kids moving. But these are options that I feel like you can do on a budget from the Dollar Tree. I will try to put some links in here, but you guys, I even looked up games that you could do with your kids and your family for $15 and under. So if you wanted to, shop on Walmart, shop on Target online, you could have it delivered to your house. I know right now, like curbside and pickup is really difficult. There might be some options where you could pick them up, but, get them delivered. Get them delivered. Target does free shipping. I think so does Walmart, over $35 if you wanted to buy games. I saw Target had a really cool bingo set for kids. I think it was $7. I'm definitely gonna get that. So bingo, we have loteria here at our house. We do that. Don't forget quiet time. Don't forget reading time, chores, baking together, cooking together. All of those things are important. I just wanted to give you some options of what you can do. The other thing, I know it's kind of hard right now because so many people are buying all of the perishables like the beans and rice and everything, but I got this kit. I made this from everything at the Dollar Tree, you guys. So it's just rice, and I got them. This is a kitchen set. This was like for kitchens, but I put it in here, and then there's different like crabs and fish and turtles, and they just sit here, and most of the rice is gone because I let them play this outside and they dig it all out and it makes a big mess. But I dyed the rice. All you do, it is so simple. If you have a bag of rice, you just put food coloring and a little bit of white vinegar, and you just put it outside to dry. You guys, I did this in like 15 minutes and it dried up because it's rice really, really fast. But this is fun. I got all of this at the Dollar Tree, you guys. So whether you want to do learning activities, crafting, I just wanted to give you guys some ideas. We're all going to be at home for a long time, and I know this video is long, so definitely just, you know, if you want to pin it and come back and watch it later, I just wanted to show y'all everything that there is. I will try to include some Walmart and Target links to get some stuff shipped to your house if you wanted to play board games. We have a ton of board games. We do that also. I do have like the bigger stuff that I am blessed to have been able to provide for my children. All of the Osmos, which if you guys haven't checked it out, I'm not going to talk too much about it on this one. I keep them all in here because my son will go through everything. But Leap Start 3D, this is good for all of my children. It has, we have like every book that you can put in here. This is a really awesome one. Again, Target will do free shipping if it's something that you want to do with your kids. You buy the books, you add them in here, and it's very interactive. We have almost every Osmo kit you can think of because we really, really love Osmo. But I keep everything in here. Here are all the books. Here's an Osmo piece. And you guys, I get these at Target. Like 2 sets come for $5 or $6. So these bins are awesome. But this is a whole Osmo. There's about like 3 of them, but I keep them together. But every kid has their own Osmo device. And I mean, they have everything from, now they have Little Genius, so from 3 to 5 years old. So they do stories, they do buildings, then they have stuff for my older child, numbers and math. So Osmo is really, really good. I will get y'all the link for that if you've been thinking about it. I feel like now that we're home, my kids definitely do have technology time where they will do Osmo. We are about to get ABC Mouse. So a lot of digital learning. And like I mentioned, I know right now there's a lot of free websites that you can go to do a lot of learning. So I hope this is helpful. Things that we do at home, most of it is from the Dollar Tree. Five Below, of course, you could always do Walmart, Target. I would do delivery at this time. But that's all we do, you guys. Workbooks. And then in between trying to craft and work and learn, we're doing those things like playing outside, eating together, playing hide and seek, and Simon Says, and sometimes just giving everybody a break. We have rest time every day. Every single day we have rest time. Everybody needs a little break. And just remember, you can still do so much for free. So I hope this helps you guys. If you have any questions, want to know where I got anything else from, I think I covered everything. But you guys, simply giving your kid a notebook and a pen, just letting them create and think on their own. We do our own nails and do a little spa day. So just those types of things. I hope this helps. If I'm definitely going to come back later on and help with the organization. As you can see, I'm pretty organized. Everything has a bin, everything has a spot. And so in our playroom, we have a ton of shelving. And I did all of that from the Dollar Tree also. So anyways, you guys, I hope y'all have a great quarantine and hope you take in all of this family time. I know it's very overwhelming, but if we take a step back and realize how blessed we are to be with our kids and to interact with our kids. I know we miss them so much while they're at school and we wonder what they're doing, how they're learning, and what's going on. Let's try to just take a step back and just value the time that we get to communicate together, sing together, create stories together, eat together, and just take this time in for what it is. So you guys have a good one.